All right, I have to take a break and then come back, and I'm going to talk to this Johnny Bowden, the nutrition mythbuster. So please stay tuned, and I will be back with him. You can check him out on Twitter at Johnny Bowden. Hey guys, I'm Jenny Hutt. My show is Just Jenny, Sirius XM Stars 109. My number is 888-947-8277. It's Weight Wednesday. Yay. So I'm trying to really be in a good place with how I'm eating and how I'm exercising. I'm really trying to exercise at least 50 minutes a day, at least 5 days a week. Today I've done absolutely nothing but stay in my pajamas. I took my son to the train in pajamas. I came back in pajamas. I went into my attic in pajamas. I wrote in my pajamas. I ate snow pea pods in my pajamas. Snap peas, not snow peas. Snap peas, raw, in my pajamas. And that's just the kind of day I'm having. And it's okay. Later I'll get on the treadmill because I have to. But without further ado, let me get to Johnny Bowden, who calls himself the Nutrition Mythbuster. And on Twitter you can find him at Johnny Bowden, Jonny Bowden, Bowden. Johnny, welcome to my show, first of all.
Hey, Jenny, nice to be here. Thanks for having me.
Of course. And second of all, what makes you the Nutrition Mythbuster?
Well,
what does that mean?
You're going to find out because I was listening to your last 5 minutes on obesity, and I can't wait to get started with this. And
okay.
So I won't have to tell you that because you'll know in the end of our interview. There's just so much misinformation out there. It's just overwhelming, and even well-meaning people who are trying. I heard you talking about it. Try to eat healthy. I have been working in this field for 23 years. I've interviewed maybe a couple thousand people, either through clients, lectures, websites, Facebook. But I would guess that less than 2% of them have an idea of what eating healthy really means.
Okay, so in what way? Meaning that they're eating fat-free,
they're thinking low fat. They're thinking canola oil. They're thinking complex carbohydrates. They're thinking animal products are bad for you. They're thinking that it's all about calories. I mean, it is so filled with. They're thinking soy is a health food. There's so much misinformation out there, and it is so damaging. And
that's right.
And I'd love to talk specifically about a couple of the saturated fats that have been really maligned that we ought to start using again. They're perfectly fine. Coconut oil, I love palm oil. And this is just a great example. It's not the only example, but it's a great example of how a really healthy natural food got maligned by this nonsensical information we've been getting for the past 40 years. People don't want to touch that because it has palm oil. Palm oil is a great saturated fat. And I know that there are environmental concerns with palm oil, but if you get it, much like with meat, there's meat that comes from factory farm toxic places, and there's palm oil that comes from places where they, destroy the rainforest and the environment for orangutans. But when you get Malaysian palm oil, which is like the equivalent of grass-fed meat, that's a country with an enormously conscious ecological policy, an environmental policy, a conservation policy. It's sustainable. So I use Malaysian palm oil all the time. People say, but it's a saturated fat. Yes, and it's also loaded with tocotrienols, and it also stands up to heat, and it also won't cause inflammation the way all these vegetable oils that we're stocking up on canola and soybean and safflower and sunflower and corn oil. So I would love to see some of these really healthy oils like Malaysian palm oil get their reputation redeemed and get back into our diets.
Yep, and you're right. So figuring out the right fats, the right source of the fats is super important. Now,